Hi guys and welcome to my very first video on this channel. I'm doing a F123 My Team Career mode and I'll take you on the journey from the start. So first of all, the team name is gonna be Dynaco for the first season at least. After that we will maybe change it, maybe not, we will see. So for the sponsor, I decided to go with Xenon Dynamics with the goal for finish 8th or better in the Constructors Championship. And then we will decide the other things. So next step is gonna be to choose the engine, the power unit supplier, and I thought about having a good mix between performance and durability. So I decided to go with the AMG Petronas Mercedes engine. And next thing on the line is choosing a teammate. And there I looked for the best option with the highest rating but low money. So I decided to go with Enzo Fittipaldi. And yeah, I had a livery prepared before I started the career mode. And I think the purple with the white and black looks really good. But I couldn't change the colors of the team logo, so that is kind of annoying, but we will see if we can change it later. But for now the yellow is still there, which is really annoying me. So then I decided to skip the most part of the beginning because there are tutorials and the interview. I don't think it's that exciting to watch. And we're looking at the R&D, and I decided to do the plank upgrade. It won't come in for Bahrain, unfortunately, but it will come in for Jeddah. So we'll have it on the car for the second race of the season. And then I also decided to do a engine power upgrade. And then we're going to the GP weekend. We skipped through free practice because it's not really interesting, but I find it really satisfying to see the discounts and the R&D points come in. So I'm gonna do it in the next videos as well. So I will skip the practice sessions, but I will show the R&D and the development boosts come in, because like I said, I find it really satisfying to see that, and the acclaim, I find it very satisfying too. So now we're done with practice, so let's go to qualifying. So now we're going to the first lap of Q1, and we didn't really use the exit of turn 15. And then into turn 1, braking at the start of the curb, a little bit of lock up, going really wide to the track limits, and then DRS open, down to turn 4, missed the apex a little bit and didn't use the exit track at all. Then through the high-speed corners, pretty good. Had a little moment of oversteer into the hairpin, and then the complicated braking zone into turn 10, missed the apex a little bit, and then good start to get on the power. Into turn 11, good rotation through there, used all of the exit road, missed the apex at the flat out right-hander there, missed the apex there again, and then onto the second last straight, and the last braking zone at the start of the curb again. Went a little bit wide there, and in the end it's 36.4, which is not that good. It's almost 2 seconds off the Haas's, so yeah, it's not the best lap. And then on the second lap we gained 1.2 seconds, but we're still in P22 with a second gap to P18. So yeah, not the best qualifying. And then we went for our third lap, and yeah, well, the Alpine just had to overtake us in the last corner, and we actually missed the line by a second. So we're gonna start the GP in P22. And then we're going to the GP. Yeah, I got a tutorial again, and yeah, like I said, it's kind of annoying. So we're doing 100% races, and yeah, I decided to go for a 2-stop with 2 sets of mediums and to start on softs. And I took a little bit of fuel out of the car. I actually underfueled it by 2 laps because I thought either there will be a safety car or I will get lapped. So onto the start of the race. First, trying to get the parking right, which is, for me at least, a little bit tricky sometimes. And this time, yeah, we almost go to a full stop like 15 meters before, and we get a good parking. And lights are very long on, but now they're out, and we get a bad first phase, but then on the second phase we gain on the other cars a little bit, and into turn one we could have gone around the outside of the Williams, but I think we would have been off track. So yeah, I didn't want to risk an illegal overtake. And we're looking at the start again from the front. And it's, I think, Max Verstappen on the right and Checo Perez on the left. And yeah, Verstappen gets a good launch, stays ahead of Checo, and stays ahead of everyone else. So we have a 1-2 for Red Bull, and there you can see me overtaking my teammate, going into P20. And then at the end of the lap, again missing the apex at this corner, happens quite often to me, and this opens up the road for my teammate to overtake me. And we try to keep it around the outside, and we actually got it, but my teammate comes back on the straight. We are side to side, and in the braking zone into turn one I'm ahead, but I'm missing the apex again, and that almost opens up another opportunity for Fittipaldi. But on the straight he again goes for the move, and he gets done because I actually go wide, and the freeze is going through as well, but I'm keeping it side by side, and in this fast right-hander I can go ahead of the freeze again. But then on the end of lap 2, start of lap 3, the freeze is going to attack us again, and I go back in front in the braking zone, in the braking zone, but then, and I get the DRS because I overtook him after the DRS detection point. But at the end of lap 3, the freeze goes for a move again, and we again try to keep it around the outside, and we actually get it again, and we get the DRS again because the freeze overtook me and then was ahead at the detection point. And then at lap 5 into turn 4 he goes again for the move, but he can't pull it off, so we stay ahead of him. And yeah, but then on lap 5, at the end of lap 5, we go wide and the freeze hits us, which actually damages our underbody, but he has to go into the pits. So yeah, I mean, it was his fault, I guess. I went wide, but I didn't came back into his path. He just ran right into me. So yeah, I guess it's his fault, and yeah, he got damaged. But on lap 14 he catches us again because, like I said, we had underbody damage, and we lost quite a bit of time to Fittipaldi and the rest of the grid, and De Vries could catch up to us with newer soft tires as well. And then on lap 15 we go wide again, and then he hits us again, but this time I think it might have been my fault. But after he hits us, he gets past me. Actually, yeah, he does, but it was quite close. But we get the DRS, and I try to counter directly on the next straight, which I can do. So in the braking zone we are ahead again, but this time De Vries gets the DRS, and he will go for a move. I go to the inside to defend. He tries to go around the outside, but he's not quite fast enough. But then we go wide and he switchbacks us, and we touched again. So yeah, I had quite a bit of contact with De Vries in this race. And then on lap 17, we go into the pits, and I actually went over the line with 82 kph. So we got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We had a good stop, 2.8 seconds, but we're far away from everyone else now. So we're 30 seconds behind De Vries. And yeah. And then we catch up to a Williams that actually lapped us. So yeah, but we are a little bit faster than him. Yeah. And then we had a big screen freeze. I go over the curb on the inside, and because of the screen freeze, I clipped the curb, and that's race over for us. 19 laps early. So Red Bull went on to win the race. I think Verstappen won it. Yeah, Verstappen won it. So like I said, Verstappen won the GP. Both Mercedes filled the podium. Ferrari in P4, and yeah, we are in last. Fittipaldi finished in P18. So yeah, the driver standing look exactly like the race result, and we have seven. We have 5 teams still on 0 points, and yeah, we lose a lot of claim, but it's okay. See you guys next time. Goodbye.